So tan 180 plus theta, the 180 plus theta is in the third quadrant. Therefore, tan must be positive, so that's equivalent to tan theta. Because tan is positive in the third quadrant. Right? Times 360 plus theta is in which quadrant? The first quadrant. So sine is positive, so that will be sine theta. Then 360 minus theta is in which quadrant? The fourth. So we're going to have minus sine theta times minus tan theta. Okay? This is all over. So 4 marks already. Yes. Then the fifth mark, that will be minus tan theta. That's the fifth mark. Right? Then tan theta times sine theta, that will be minus. Okay, actually it will be a plus because this is a minus, that's a minus. So it will be a plus. Do you see that?
So why do you multiply?
Okay, look here. Okay, look. Sine 360 minus theta is negative, right? Tan minus theta is also negative. If you multiply a negative and a negative, you get what? A positive, that's why you have to put a plus.
So it's not the same ratio.
It's not the same what?
Ratio.
Look here. If you multiply x times y, what answer do you get? If you multiply minus x times minus y, what answer do you get?
Xy.
Yeah, that's the same concept. Remember, I told you that your knowledge of algebra is very important. How you multiply trigonometric ratios is similar to how you multiply algebraic terms. Okay? So minus sine theta times minus tan theta to give you a positive. Positive, well, in this case, since the first term starts with tan, I can also start with tan here. Tan theta times what? Sine theta. Yes. Why don't you cancel out? You can't cancel because of addition in the numerator. Listen. Okay, last week I told you that your knowledge of algebra is very, very important in trigonometry. When you did algebraic fractions, were you cancelling a denominator here and a term like that? You can't cancel these two. These two here cannot be cancelled because of this plus sign. You have to take out a common factor first. Okay? You have to take out a common factor first. Algebraic fractions, grade 10 and actually you do that in grade 9. Grade 9 and grade 10. Algebraic fractions. Okay? Right? So our denominator here is minus tan theta. Now our numerator, those two terms are like terms. I hope you can see it. Huh? It's like xy plus xy. That will give you what? 2 tan theta times sine theta over minus tan theta. This will be equal to, now you can cancel the two tan terms. So this positive tan and that minus tan, or we can call it, take the positive, leave the minus, right? Then you get minus 2 sine theta as your final answer. Minus 2 sine theta. This is minus 2 sine theta. Are you serious? Okay, look. If I give you 2xy divided by y, what's the answer? Then Okay, what's the difference between that and this? Yeah, it's two times. This tan is like x, the sign is like y. Wait. This tan theta here, okay? This tan theta here. It's not like this, there are two tan thetas. It's like this. Okay, you see from here, I would have taken out a common factor. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. You see there, there's a common factor. I can take out tan theta. Then I'm left with sine theta plus sine theta all over minus tan theta. Then these two cancel out. Can you look, you are the one who is asking, what is sine theta plus sine theta? 2 sine theta and divided by minus 1, you get this. Okay, the problem is the algebra. The problem is the algebra. The problem is the algebra. If you can't apply your algebra correctly in trig, you have issues. At least, all right, at least, can I have your attention?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. Okay, this question, if it was a test, I would allocate it, well, I would allocate it 7 marks. Right? So, if you can get the correct answer, you get 6 out of 7. If I allocate it 6 marks, you get 5 out of 6. If you can't get the correct answer. Okay? At least you will get 5. 5 out of 6 is not bad. 7 out of, oh, sorry, 6 out of 7 is not bad. I wanted to say 7 out of 6 anyway. Okay. All right, let's carry on. A quick recap, because some people, when it's a weekend, their brains shut down. Right? Sine theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. Then cos theta is equal to sine 90 degrees minus theta. Then you also have sine 90 degrees plus theta. This is equal to cos theta. And then cos 90 degrees plus theta is equal to minus sine theta. So those are your co-ratios. Okay? I'm going to use them to answer some of these questions here, or rather to answer this question. Okay? So, let's start with the first one. It's cos theta minus 90 degrees. Okay? Now, my suggestion here is to simplify this so that it can look like any one of those 4. So let's go to a blank page. Right? Let's go back to the basics. Let's go back to the basics. Okay. Okay. Right. So let's simplify cos theta. Cosine of theta minus 90 degrees. Just want to simplify this. Right? By now, you should be aware that this is the same as cosine of minus 90 degrees plus theta. And this can be written as cos minus 90 degrees minus theta. And we know that the cosine of a negative angle is always a positive angle. So this is equal to the cosine of 90 degrees minus theta. And that's equal to sine of theta. We are going back to the basics. Okay? Another way, if you want to visualize it on a Cartesian plane, if you want to visualize it, you block the minus 90, so you are in the first quadrant. So that's your theta there. Then you move 90 degrees clockwise. If you do that, you get to the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is what? Positive. Okay? But here, because we have got co-ratios, the answer has to be a positive sine theta. Okay? So that's sine theta times cos theta. The cosine of a negative angle is the same as the cosine of a positive angle. Right? Then times sine 360 minus theta, that's minus sine theta. All over. Okay, by the way, this is very interesting. Next year, you do what are called compound angles. You see these equations here? They are for grade 12 trim. Right? I could also simplify this using that would be number 1.
No.
Now, yes, there's a minus there, so I'll simplify using number 1. Right? Listen carefully. Let's test my answer if it's right.
No.
No, I'm just doing it for fun. Confuse you how? I'm not. I didn't say memorize this. That's not what I said. All right. Okay. You don't want extra knowledge. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So that's minus theta, minus sine theta. Then this one here, if you move minus 360 degrees from the first quadrant, you come back to the first quadrant. So that's equal to cosine of theta. Okay. Okay, someone might be asking how. Okay, how many of you would want me to explain why we get cos theta from there? Okay, let's go to the blank page. We are here. So we have cosine of theta minus 360. This is equal to cosine of minus 360 degrees plus theta. Then you take out minus 1. Okay, so we get minus 360 degrees minus theta. Okay, remember the cosine of a negative angle is always a what? A positive angle. So this will give you cosine of 360 degrees minus theta, which is the same as cosine theta. Okay? So we get that there.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Then once you get here, both we have multiplication in the numerator. Okay? And I have your attention. Because we have multiplication in the numerator and multiplication in the denominator. These two causes, they are going to cancel each other out. And then this minus sine theta and that minus sine theta will cancel out. Okay? You can only cancel out terms if there is multiplication in the numerator and in the denominator. So the final answer will be positive sine theta. All right. Sine 180 minus x, that's equal to sine x. Okay? Sine minus x is equal to what? It's negative sine x. And then cos 90 plus x is what? It's going to be positive minus sine x. Now, this one here, the cos x minus 30, let me explain it, sorry, minus 450 rather. Let me explain it from 0, right? From the basics. So that's cos x minus 450 degrees. We can add 360 degrees to it. Okay? If you add 360 to it, you get cos x minus 450 plus 360 degrees. This will give you cos x minus 90 degrees. Right? You're paying attention. Cos x minus 90, this one here, it's equal to what? To sine. Okay? So this is equivalent to sine x. Okay? How? Can you pay attention? She needs to pay attention. Stop talking to them and pay attention. This is the same as cos minus 90 degrees plus x, which is equivalent to cos minus 90 degrees minus x. Okay? Now, all of you need to understand that this 90 minus x, it's an acute angle, because x will be acute. So the cosine of a negative acute angle is equal to, it's going to be equal to the positive cos of that angle. So this is the same as cos 90 degrees minus x, and that will give you sine x. What? To reduce this angle here, 450, to an angle between 0 and 360 degrees. Okay. Please be aware that if you've got an angle which is more than 360, if it's negative, you add 360 degrees. If it's positive, you subtract 360 degrees to reduce it to a smaller angle. Are you following? Huh? Some of you, it's like you can't give me an answer. So that is similar to sine x all over. Okay? Remember I told you last time that if you get this square here, I was talking to the grade 12s actually, because we are doing trig with the grade 12s at the moment. The moment you see this square here, don't even think about anything. Your answer will be a positive sine squared x. Don't start wandering around what's the answer. There's no need for that. Your answer is always a positive sine squared x, positive cos squared x, positive tan squared x. Okay? So if I come to your house and I give you an experiment, whilst you're fast asleep and I give you the experiment, I wake you up, tell me the answer. Listen, tell me the answer. Straight away you must tell me the answer when there's a square like that. Okay? Alright. Okay, alright. Let's carry on. So we multiply those two, get minus sine squared x. Okay, minus sine squared x minus sine squared x. This is all over sine squared x. Okay? Your knowledge of algebra has to come in. So this is like minus x squared minus x squared. You get minus what? 2x. So this will be minus 2 sine squared x over sine squared x. Then these two will cancel out. Your final answer will be a negative 2. At least you should be able to get these 5 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's say you get this wrong, right? And you get the denominator right. You carry on correctly. We will give you a CA mark for your answer. Okay? So this question should be out of 6. So you probably get 5 out of 6, which is not bad. Yes. 5 out of 6 is not bad. It's not. Okay.